I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
The third race on the program is the www.galloptv.co.za maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,800 metres. It's the first leg of the place accumulator, and just off air, Raheel and I were just discussing how wonderful it is to see people coming to the race course and the wonderful support that we receive. And as always, we thank the punters and we thank those that come to the race course fairly often. And it's always lovely to come and watch the horses run and be at the course, and lovely to see some new faces at the races as well.
Absolutely, Warren. It's great that the crowd is increasing as racing does go on and the COVID lockdown restrictions do lessen. So it's good to have people back at the race course. I'm waiting for Durban July time when the race course hopefully can be packed to almost full capacity, and it will be absolutely wonderful to see the crowd shouting home their winner, and especially for the main race, the Durban July, when the horses turn for home. That feeling is something else.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we've got champion season very near. Let's talk about race 3, the third race, the maiden plate, 1,800 metres, 1 at the time of recording, and no scratchings. Now, I like 2 horses, Raheel, number 4 Spirit of Nuna and 9 Hydrangea. Yes, I'm not telling anybody any secrets. One's around 12 to 10, the other's around 18 to 10. But the debut performance of Spirit of Nuna wasn't great, but his second run was good. Was that a flash in the pan? I don't think so. She obviously showed natural improvement. Hydrangea, Highveld form was okay and came to KwaZulu-Natal and ran second, a very good effort. For me, they look to be the principal contenders, but as I said, the way the betting is structured, they're the obvious ones.
Yes, they do look to be the 2 obvious ones, Warren. However, I have preference for number 9, Hydrangea. Keegan DeMillo teams up with Sean Terry.
So do I.
She has the first run on the poly track, and I've gone with her as a suggested place accumulator banker. She did run on really strongly in the closing stages last time out. She was 11 lengths off at the 800, 4.4 at the 400, and she was only beaten a half a length, and that was on a course experience at Hollywood Bates Gravel on the turf. On the poly track, I think she'll take to the surface. Slightly deep draw to contend with, but I'm guessing that Keegan DeMillo would drop out and allow her to run on in the closing stages of this race. And so I think the same can be said about Spirit of Nuna. She has run on in her last 2 starts, and she's been dropped out in her 2 starts to date. So those could possibly be the tactics about both the fancied horses. But the horse that could possibly steal a march on them could possibly be the number 8, Forged in Ice, who made massive improvement last time out. And I know that she was quietly fancied in that race where she was beaten by Raspberry Beret. She was fancied to possibly get the job done. And there was some outside support for Rachel Venica took the ride, and she was only beaten 2.5 lengths. So on her polytrack debut, I think Forged in Ice could be the value in the lineup. So I'm going to go 9, 8 as my top 2 selections in race number 3. Warren, your top 2 will be number 4 Spirit of Nuna and the 9 Hydrangea?
Just the other way around. I'm in your camp. I like Hydrangea. So my selections are 9 Hydrangea from 4 Spirit of Nuna. Raheel's gone 9 Hydrangea, 8 Forged in Ice. And horses like Spring Fever, Ventriloquist, Amble In have obvious place chances. The other 3 look to have quite a bit to do. But that is the third race. The first leg of the Pick 6 is up next.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.